Hello, welcome to Invictus Motors for a review of the Porsche 911 991 Carrera S. I mean, just listen to the sound. Just from an overall summary and history point of view, the 991s were introduced in 2011 at the Geneva Motor Show, and they were developed with the new naturally aspirated flat 6 boxer engine, which were 3.8 litre direct fuel injections, and it produced 400 brake horsepower and 440 Newton meters of torque, and the 0 to 60 was possible in 4.3 seconds, and the top speed was 188 miles per hour. Just a couple of little differences between this generation and the generation prior, which was the 997 Gen 2, is that the 991 has increased slightly in size. So the overall length has increased by 70 millimeters and the wheelbase by 100 millimeters. And also a new transaxle was developed to move these rear wheels by 3 inches backwards. That is to offer it better weight distribution and cornering performance. And also it has the slightly improved gear, the sports gear ratios between gear 1 to 6 in the PDK, and the 7th gear is solely for consumption reasons. Now, this 991 is in the graphite blue metallic color with the 20-inch Carrera Classic alloys. In terms of spec, this has everything one would want in a 911, starting from this absolutely amazing sliding roof, which isn't just one of the wow factors. It's the other bits of spec, such as it being the S has the PASM, meaning that from factory it's 10 millimeter lowered. It's got the Porsche active dynamic engine mounts, the limited slip differential, the Chrono Sports Plus package, as well as the highly sought after switchable sports exhaust from factory. The rest of the outside is pretty much in line with some of the other 911 991 Carrera S's. And if you come actually come to the inside of it, there is quite a few other extra spec differences, such as this two-tone leather interior in black and grey. You know, to me it looks white and I would say grey. Obviously the sports seats are both partly electrically adjustable, and they're heated, as well as the PDK sports steering wheel. It's got the sports steering wheel with cruise control, and you've got all the fittings on the rear to actually go through the various gauges here, especially the digital gauge there. And in the central console, it's filled with buttons such as lowering and putting up the rear spoiler, switching off the stop-start, the Porsche sports exhaust button. 3 buttons you've got for the electric sliding roof, which you can tilt up or open or close, PASM, Sports, Sport Plus, and the Chrono Sports Plus package that this has. Through that you actually get a watch there in the middle, and it's got the touchscreen PCM with navigation capability, as well as mobile Bluetooth and mobile Bluetooth connectivity for telephone calls, as well as listening to your music via that. The sports seats also have this hardback here, which is also another optional, because you can option to have it as leather or this hardback on the rear. And the fact that the 911s have always been developed with the engine behind the rear axle You've got the benefit of a 2+2 layout, whereby you actually have got an additional 2 seats here, and the seat to the left of the car behind the passenger seat was used by a child, by our previous customer. And one is also extremely fortunate to find a front boot which offers plenty of luggage room here. And it's again one of the phenomenal qualities of a 911. There's other bits of softer spec on the 911, on this 911, such as cruise control and Bose. I may have or may have not pointed that out, but overall this is the softer side of things in terms of the aesthetics on the outside and on the interior. Now why don't we just get into the inside of it and drive it, because the proof is in the pudding for these cars, and I absolutely love and enjoy and look forward to driving a 911. It's such an engaging experience. I mean, there isn't anything like driving a 911. I mean, there are cars that might produce better performance. It's got a bigger engine, or is in some ways a better sports car, but overall the Porsches beat both from retaining their customers and just the joy, the handling and the uniqueness of these cars. I mean, they are by far superior to, I would say, many or probably all other brands out there. So the Carrera S here offers 400 brake horsepower, 440 Newton meters of torque, and the 0 to 60 is possible in 4.3 seconds, and the top speed is 188 miles per hour. But where these cars stand out from its competitors is what they like to drive. Because there isn't anything like a 911. I mean, this is that perfect dailyable sports car with a 2+2 layout, and it sounds like this. And this isn't even in sports mode or the sports exhaust being activated. This is just in the standard mode, and the S offers performance not comparable to many other sports cars out there. And also the other thing that is quite important on these 911s is the way they hold their value. It is absolutely amazing to see that one could own one of these for 4 or 5 years and put 20,000 or 15,000 miles on it and lose about £6,000 from what they've paid. How many people can say that about buying a Mercedes S63 or a C63 or one of the other sports cars out there? I mean, they would depreciate anywhere from 10 to 20, in some cases 30 grand. Even when these 911s are brand new, after owning them for a year or 2 years, I mean, you might lose 10, 15,000 pounds. Obviously this is before the market went mad, and Porsches still hold their values. There's still worth sensible money. They've got really sensible buyers and sellers, and I think anyone that is looking to buy one of these, or anyone that is buying or that has bought one of this, I mean, they genuinely know what they're getting into, really. And that is testament to the kind of customers that is testament to the kind of customers that is testament to the kind of customers it attracts to the brand. and the loyalty that these customers also have to the brand, you know, credit to them. In terms of the number of owners on this has 4 owners since new, and the current owner has had it for approximately 3.5 years, and he's just upgraded to a Porsche 911 991 GTS with us. So, you know, credit to him for, you know, picking out a car like this and for choosing to trade it into us rather than another dealer out there. You know, I hope you guys have enjoyed the review, and, you know, I don't think I've missed out any questions out there, but if I have, you know, feel free to reach out to ask anything that I may have missed out on. So it's been an absolute joy to present this car, drive the car, and just talk about it in general. And the 991, especially in my favorite color, always brings a joy to me. And so, you know, it's an absolute pleasure, you know, just to talk about it and feel the engagement, the driving possibilities it offers, and overall what a phenomenal brand it is and what a phenomenal car it is. So, you know, thank you for, you know, tuning in and watching and supporting us. So see you in the next video.